MSI launches the H610M 12V motherboard. For those wondering what happened to the Intel 12V standard for motherboards, well, it's not dead, but it seemed like the motherboard makers have chosen to largely ignore it. However, MSI has just launched a new 12V motherboard, the H610M 12V, which is, as the model name implies, a H610 based Max motherboard. MSI is targeting the H610M 12V towards business computers, and it's not hard to see why once you take a closer look at the specs. This is a bare minimum board in every aspect possible, with the chipset covered by the smallest of heatsinks and the VRMs getting none at all. The board has a mere 2 DDR5 memory slots, one key 3.0x4M.2 slot for NVMe drive, a single X16 key 4.0 slot and a X1 key 3.0 slot, as well as a second M.2 slot for an optional CAN or key-based Wi-Fi module. There's also 4 SATA ports, an Intel-based Gigabit Ethernet port, 2 rear USB 3.0 ports, 4 USB 2.0 ports, a PS/2 port and 3 audio jacks via an aging Realtek 897 audio chip. Rather unusually for a budget board, MSI went with a DisplayPort 1.4 and an HDMI 2.1 port, although both are limited to 4K 60p output, and there's also a VGA port, just in case. MSI only appears to provide one power adapter for SATA drives, which seems to be limited to 2 SATA power connectors, although there's a second connector on the board, for a second SATA power cable. Overall, not a particularly impressive product, but it does at least keep Intel's 12V platform alive for another day.